So you've probably seen the headlines, Zorin OS downloads are exploding after the end of life for Windows 10. 1 million downloads in just a few weeks, and over 780,000 of those coming from Windows machines. Sounds huge, right? Well, yes. And also, let's slow down for a second. Now that the dust is settled, let's look at what actually happened and what it really means for Linux adoption. First, the positive. There was a real surge. Zorin OS 18 launched right as Windows 10 hit its end of life, and that timing clearly mattered. Lots of Windows users, especially those wanting to avoid Windows 11, grabbed the ISO to see what all the fuss was about. Reddit threads, forum posts, and community surveys are full of people saying, Windows 10 is done, I'm going to give Linux a try. So yes, curiosity went up. Interest went up. Download numbers went way up. But here's the part a lot of the headlines gloss over. Downloads don't equal installs, and installs don't equal long-term users. Anyone who's distro-hopped knows how easy it is to download several ISOs in a night, test them in a virtual machine, wipe the drive, and try again. Linux users, and I'm certainly guilty of this, treat downloads like candy, especially when it's free and privacy-friendly. And Zorin, like most Linux distros, doesn't collect the kind of telemetry that would tell us who actually installed it, how long they used it, or whether they replaced Windows entirely. That's a feature, by the way, not a bug. But it also means we can't turn download numbers into a migration statistic. Community guesses, and these are just guesses, put the conversion rate somewhere around 10 to 30%, but there's no way to verify that. Not without the kind of data that Linux users wouldn't want anyway. So, what's the real takeaway? It's good news. It shows momentum. It shows that when Windows disrupts its user base, people genuinely look at Linux as an alternative. And Zorin's user-friendly design makes it one of the first distros people try. But it's not a revolution. It's not heralding the year of the Linux desktop. It's a continuation of the slow, steady growth Linux has been enjoying for the past few years. In short, a positive trend, not an earthquake. And honestly, that might be the healthiest kind of growth. So that's another video in the can. If you found this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.